Hi, thanks for coming to class today. How lovely to see you guys. Thank you everyone for coming. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Let's go live also on my TikTok channel over here. Hello TikTok and hello YouTube.
Come on in, let's dance. It's That Vegan Teacher's live stream. Come on in, time to live the vegan dream. It's really not as hard as it might seem. You can do it, you can save animals. Join our vegan team. A planet with no animals in cages. A world we used to have for ages and ages. A planet with much less pollution. Veganism is the logical solution. Choosing products without cruelty. Living our moral code with hearts of empathy. Choosing veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Healthy whole foods with fiber our gut microbiome needs. It's That Vegan Teacher's live stream.
That's me.
Come on in, time to live the vegan dream. It's really not as hard as it might seem. You can do it, you can save animals. Join our vegan team. So I guess we should stop eating meat, dairy, and eggs? Yes. And we should stop going to SeaWorld and the circus? Yes. And we should stop buying leather, fur, and wool? Yes. And we should all sing this song and be vegan from now on? Yes! Eating lentils, beans, tofu, broccoli, and rice. Let's leave eggs with the moms who laid them. It's so easy to be nice. Eating chia flax and hemp seeds, walnuts and milk from soy. No more paying fucked up farmers to rape other cows and kidnap their baby boys. It's That Vegan Teacher's live stream. Come on in, time to live a vegan dream. It's really not as hard as it might seem. You can do it, you can save animals. Join our vegan team.
Hi, and thanks a lot for being here, guys. I have a quick question for you. You know when I show the little baby chick and I talk about how terrible it is that people would cut the wings off of a chicken and how awful it is? Tell me, which scissors are better to make that point? The black ones or the silver ones? Which ones look more scary? So when I grab them and I show people, are these ones more scary or these ones more scary? Black or silver? I mean, look into the comments and see what you guys said. Oh, okay, hold on. You guys are saying, oh, okay, wait, it's going so fast. Ooh says silver. Chris, somebody says silver. Oh, guys, it's insanely fast. Soul says silver. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, silver, black. Mostly I think you guys are saying silver. Silver ones look scarier. Is it because they're longer? Is that why? Look more menacing? What about you guys? Silver, silver, silver. Okay, everyone's saying silver looks more scary. Okay, I'm going to keep these on my desk. Keep them handy when I have to make my point, right? So that goes for you guys too. Once you become vegan teachers, just remember that, all right? We're always trying to learn what works best, right? Because it has to be a bit of a shock value when we give our message, because otherwise people are just like asleep and not really listening. All right, so those of you guys, I just want to let you know, we have this series of cards here that I use. And remember, a lot of these cards you can print up on thatveganteacher.com. I'm not really encouraging it too much because I'm still kind of tweaking them. But the whole reason I made all of these cards is I was actually going to make them into a book, because I thought when I first became vegan, how cool it was, or it would have been, to have all the answers ready. Like, would this be a cute little book? Like, would you buy this book? You know, a little book with a little spiral in it, a little, binder there, and you just like flip through, or you give it to somebody when they are a new vegan or something like that. But I don't know, because it costs a lot of money to do something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Let's go right into you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for keeping on tapping on the screen. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Who did that? Thank you very much for the teddy bear with the heart. Thank you so much. If you guys want to talk to me and go to the top of the list, that's how you do it. You put those kinds of decorations on the screen, and TikTok will put your name at the top. And let me see how many people want to talk to me right now. right? We're just getting started, so there's only 42 people, but still 42, how am I going to get to you? I'll try really fast, okay? Grimline is the first one who wants to talk to me. Grimline has 35 points, and Grimline says, I draw and do edit and game. Grimline, I don't think you're over 18, because that's not, you don't, like, I draw and do edit. It's not really how an adult would speak, okay? So I'm really sorry, but I can't let you in. Next person who wants to talk to me, 23 followers. Soccer ball is the image. Not really feeling it, guys. And then in the bio, it says, like, there's a pretzel and it says times at freak. It doesn't feel like an adult. Let's go to the next one. Somebody named Power Tension, 17 followers. I make funny videos for people to enjoy. Okay, maybe this person, I can let them in. Let's see, guys. But remember, all right, you have to be over 18 to come in. It's really important. And by yourself in a room, because you're going to be reading a card. Okay, going to help teach the class. And remember, the longer you stay, the more followers you get. So sit up straight, don't fidget, and you can do this. Hi. I was going to say the person chickened out, but that wouldn't be right? Because that's an insult to the chickens. But the person, in the old days, that's what I would have said. Person left, they chickened out. It's not good language, is it? That's speciesist language. Yeah. What about the language when we say, oh, he ate like a pig? Like what? Right? Do you ever notice how people do that? Or how about this one? He's a guinea pig in that experiment. Like, he's a guinea pig, like, as if you're going to test something on a guinea pig. Like, there's just so much wrong with the way that we talk about animals. And why is it we don't say we're going to eat a murdered cow? Why do we use other language? And we just say something like, well, you're going to eat a burger or something like that. We got to think about these things. All right, let me see. Okay, nobody looks like they're an adult yet. I'm going to wait until I get a decoration that looks like it's an adult who wants to come in. So no rodeo hats, because that's not going to put you at the top of the list. But let's go over here, and I'm going to start to read some cards. So random vegan facts. Okay, and also, we're going to learn about the egg industry. Most people really don't understand. If I show you this picture, I think you kind of get it. Right? This is a baby chick, this is a boy, and he's about to be killed in the egg industry. That's what they do. It's very sad. Okay, you understand why we're vegan? Do you understand why we are here talking about these innocent animals? Because we feel really bad for this is just a baby. He's going to be killed just because he's a boy. In the egg industry, the boys are considered useless. This is so sad. Look at all this blood. Blood from his brothers. Only the boys. He should be underneath his mom's wings. And his mom is in a cage right now, and she can't have access to him. In fact, she never even got to meet him. This is not okay. I know it's not okay with you, and that's why you must stop eating eggs. And I know you like the taste of eggs. I did too. I used to eat scrambled eggs. I ate eggs all the time. But I stopped, and if I can stop, you can too. And remember what I said, though. Stopping isn't even enough. You don't just have to stop. You have to be an out-of-the-closet vegan. You can't just be hiding in the back of the closet, because how else look, right now, there's 1,000 people watching on TikTok. If I did what happens to the baby chicks, that's 1,000 people who can decide to be vegan. You see how important it is that we talk about it? If this was you, you would want me to protect you too, right? Okay. Thanks for the decorations, guys. Keep going. We're going to let somebody in when I see an adult, when I see a sign of an adult, because there's like 44 people, but you all seem like kids so far. Hold on. 49 guests. We do have somebody named Davis who went to the top of the list. Let's see. Davis has 42,000 followers and says, I'm cringe, but not gorgeous Tay or something. Still, this person sounds like a child. 42,000 followers. I don't know, guys. Let's see if this person can read.
Okay.
Welcome to the live stream. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right. So if you're a kind, people are going to start to follow you here. And if you're not kind, well, I'm going to have to flush you. So what's your intention?
Okay. Can I also ask a question?
Ask you a question that you didn't even listen to. I said, what is your intention?
Oh, I want to read a card.
Okay.
And then also,
And then you can ask me a
Yeah,
question.
I just wanted to ask you something
Yeah.
too.
Okay. So this is just the introduction song. This is actually sung, so you don't have to sing it because you don't know the tune. But it rhymes. Okay. So don't eat eggs. Please read.
Don't eat eggs. You don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want
Okay,
to
hold
be
on
our
a second.
slaves.
All right, just a sec. So when you read it, I don't mean to be picky, right? But you're not reading it just like a robot. Remember, you're trying to teach it. So this is sad. So you gotta have some emotion. So what you can do is you can emphasize certain words, or when you get to a period, you at least stop. I'll give you an example, okay? Don't eat eggs. You don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Like that.
Okay. Don't eat eggs. You don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of ethical person behaviors. Don't eat chickens.
It doesn't say behaviors. Okay, you just read a word that wasn't there. Let's try that again. Okay, it says, be an example of how an ethical person behaves. And you see that rhymes with slaves from before. So if you say behaviors, it doesn't even rhyme anymore. Okay? I'm not.
Okay.
Are you mad at me? You think I'm being too tough?
No.
Okay. I would just want to, I hope you don't think so. I'm not trying to be mean. I really want people to get it. Now we have people on my YouTube channel over here who are listening because they can't read it. They can't see it, okay? Because I'm focused more on TikTok. So, try again.
Okay. Don't eat eggs. You don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't eat chickens. Eat food. Eat things. Don't pay for violence. Don't cut someone's wings. All good people strive to be vegan. Google vegan recipes. It's easy. You can.
Yeah, good job. Thanks. How do you feel when you read that?
Like, sad.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you very much for reading it. I'm just trying to see something here on my channel, just to see if I can find, because I do have the song somewhere. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. All right, do you want to say anything?
Oh, yeah, I had a question.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yesterday I was on your live.
Okay, were you nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gifting a little bit, but you were saying how, like,
Well, gifting doesn't
God
make you
can't be
nice.
real.
Okay.
Like, for sure. Like, I feel like, can I ask why you think that?
About God? Well, okay, so, like, what's your first name, actually? What do I call you? Was your mom call you?
Davis.
Davis, okay. So I don't think the important question is whether God is real or not. I think the more important is God good? Isn't that what I said yesterday? Like, it's not about whether God is real. Is God good? And God is clearly not good, because there is so much suffering in the world. I mean, just in the wild itself. We think about nature in our minds, it's like, it's so beautiful. Like, I'm looking out the window, right? Clouds and mountains. I see some palm trees. But if you look really deep into there is so much suffering. Animals hungry, animals running away from other animals tearing to shreds other animals. I mean, parasites burying their way into animals, into their ears, where they're suffering their whole life. So I think that my point is that God is not good. And my point is that vegans are kinder than God, because we're here trying to save the animals all the time from so much needless suffering. For example, on factory farms, where billions and billions of animals are suffering from the moment they're born to the moment that they die. They have no windows. They cannot see the sky until the day that they die.
Well, yeah, but I feel like you're not seeing the whole picture.
Okay, so wait, hold on. What did you hear me say? Like, I want you to imagine that you are in nature right now, okay? Or you are a little zebra being mauled to death right now in front of your crying mother, okay? You're a baby zebra. Picture it. Right?
Okay.
Do you see, like, what would be the reason that God would create this cycle of incredible violence?
Well, because I think it is for food and nutrients, but I think humans today, we don't need that type of nutrients. so we can become vegan in this day. But also, I think in heaven, like, we have a purpose. So, like,
You think there's a purpose in heaven?
yeah.
It sounds really boring to me. Like, I don't even want to go there. Like, it sounds like, what do you do? What do you do all day? There's only so much chocolate you can eat and so many trampolines you can jump on. Like, what do you do?
I'm not sure, but
Well, you just said you sound.
I know that we have a plan.
How do you know that?
Because I felt the spirit.
Okay.
And, yeah.
You felt it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound very rational. Like what? Like kids feel that Santa exists, right? But he doesn't.
Yeah.
Kids feel like unicorns exist, but they don't. So anyway, are you trying to be a good person with all of this information that you have?
Well, right now I'm not vegan, but I think.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna hold on because we don't need to go to the second part of your sentence. So right now you're not vegan, so you know how much the animals suffer. You've seen this, and you believe in God.
Yeah.
And you know that God is watching you right now in this conversation, right? So you see that God, you see that God sent me to be a teacher. You see that God told me, come here on this live stream. You see that me and God are working together with me in the way I talk to God. See, I have the right to tell him to fuck off because it's an agreement what we have. You see that me and God are in cahoots to try to make people become vegan. And you're sitting here and you're thinking, what about this baby chick? Will you eat eggs? Will you continue to eat eggs? Knowing that God is watching what you're going to answer right now?
Well, I've seen like the 3-minute video, and it made me have a lot of respect for vegans, though.
But we don't need your respect. We are here for the animals. What do you think about this little baby?
I know, I think it's really sad.
Okay.
But
what do you mean, but? It's sad, but? But you would keep pressing the button. Would you stop the button right now? Okay, there's a button. This is a conveyor. Okay, if God was watching you or not, even if God doesn't exist, this button, this little baby chick's going down there. Because I can fucking tell you what I would do. If I was there and there was a button, I would fucking press it as fast as I could. I would put my hand underneath the baby chick and I would try to save the baby chick's life. Without a hesitation, not 1 second of hesitation. But you would be like, yeah, but I like eating eggs. Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can't really talk to you because I can't help people that are psychopaths. You see, if you saw what happens, you saw it in the movie and you're just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're not even Christian. Do you think if Jesus was here and he could press the button to stop this, that he would let it happen? Like, you're fucked in the head. You're a terrible person. You're a bad man. You can talk in that sort of calm voice, but you're creepy as fuck if you could let this go on. So please don't come back. Please leave my channel. Please unsubscribe. Do not ever come back. Do not pay any money here. Don't put hats on my head. Don't put anything on my desk. Don't give me any gifts. Nothing. Right? I want nothing to do with you. You had your chance. I tried to speak to you as politely as I possibly could. I told you in every possible scenario why you should be vegan. And you came on here and you did the opposite of help my audience. Ironically, though, you did help a lot of people because they saw what you are capable of. And they're thinking right now, I would never want to be in a room with that guy. Because if I was this little baby chick, that guy would just think it's funny to see me fall down here and be crushed to death. Incredible. Let's listen to the song.
Don't eat eggs, you don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't eat chickens, eat food, eat things. Don't pay for violence, don't cut someone's wings. All good people are striving to be vegan. Google vegan recipes, it's easy, you can. Reason number 1, The egg industry tortures chickens during their entire lives by genetically modifying them and confining them to small cages without windows or proper ventilation. This would feel like you being stuck in an elevator with 15 strangers your entire life. The industry also slices off the tips of their beaks with hot blades when they're just babies so they won't peck at each other during this extremely stressful time. Reason number 2. The egg industry never allows chickens to raise their babies because humans steal all their eggs. In nature, chickens are very caring mothers. For example, they open their wings like large umbrellas when it rains to protect their little chicks. They have no right to steal eggs from any mothers, not swans, not ducks, not robins, not eagles, not chickens. Google egg alternatives like flax seeds for baking and tofu scramble for breakfast. Don't eat eggs, you don't need them, don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't eat chickens, eat food, eat things. Don't pay for violence, don't cut someone's wings. All good people are striving to be vegan. Google vegan recipes, it's easy, you can. Reason number 3. The egg industry murders all baby male chicks because they're considered to be useless. Do you know why? Because they will never grow up to be able to lay eggs. The egg industry kills these sweet little yellow babies at just 1 day old by cutting them up with giant knives or by suffocating them in plastic bags beside their brothers. The egg industry has lied to your parents and teachers for a long time by placing images of happy chickens on their products to try to fool you into buying them. Be smarter. Learn the truth here. egg-truth.com. Reason number 4. The cruel egg industry treats chickens as mere objects. When hens can no longer produce eggs, instead of acknowledging that each chicken has a unique personality who wants to live just as cats and dogs do, chickens are killed. Vegans don't believe in stealing from animals. Not their eggs, not their babies, not their lives. Vegans believe in working towards getting animals a Bill of Rights to protect them from being needlessly harmed when there are so many other things to eat. To learn more, Google healthy vegan protein sources. Don't eat eggs, you don't need them, don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't eat chickens, eat food, eat things. Don't pay for violence, don't cut someone's wings. All good people are striving to be vegan. Google vegan recipes, it's easy, you can. Reason number 5. Don't be fooled by labels like free-range eggs. The egg industry tries to trick you into buying unethical free-range eggs by lying to you about how the chickens are actually treated. Free-range chickens, like other mistreated chickens, are also crammed into large factories where they don't get to see the sky or ever feel the sun because of overcrowding and very little ability to move. They suffer with thousands of other chickens barely given enough space to open their wings. To help undo the harm you've done in the past, only choose foods without eggs from now on. Reason number 6. Chances are, if you're curious about backyard eggs, your heart's in the right place. However, these eggs are still unethical to eat because the chickens who laid them came from the same cycles of cruelty as those in the egg industry. Using genetically bred chickens who have been manipulated to produce more than 300 eggs per year depletes them of vital nutrients. The stress on their reproductive system hurts them and can be fatal. Raising chickens in your backyard and stealing their eggs is speciesist. Animals are here for their own reasons, not for us to eat, wear, or steal from. Don't eat eggs, you don't need them, don't pay a thief to steal them. Chickens don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't eat chickens, eat food, eat things. Don't pay for violence, don't cut someone's wings. All good people are striving to be vegan. Google vegan recipes, it's easy, you can. Thank you for listening. Please share this song with someone who doesn't yet know. And thanks for being as vegan as possible.
Thanks for being as vegan as possible. That's a song I composed. You can find it on my YouTube channel. It is sort of a song, I call it a song cast, and it explains pretty much, it's a very condensed way of explaining the egg industry. It's a lot. I could have had way more cards than this, but these are reasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and there's a chorus. So I'm going to put that all back together now. And if you want to see it, you can just go to my YouTube channel and just type in "That Vegan Teacher Don't Eat Eggs," and you will see it over there as a way to teach some real. What is that? That was scary. Oh my goodness. On my YouTube channel, somebody else's video started. Somebody's, what is it called? Normal Lesbians Visit New York City Pride. That was a lesbian screaming on someone's channel? That's Misha Petrov. Oh my goodness, how scary. All right, well, that was kind of strange. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being so kind to the animals who I'm trying to protect. Let's let somebody else in, okay? So we have somebody whose name is Rainbow Glitter. Rainbow Glitter wants to come in and read a card. Hi.
Hello again. You know me before.
Hi, Rainbow Glitter. Thanks for coming to read. Here is some vegan dog food. This is the kind of dog food that my dog Bella eats, so I don't have to pay anyone to murder animals. Can you read this?
Yes. This is what vet-approved vegan dog food looks like. It has taurine and in it. Google it.
It has taurine in it.
Taurine. Google it.
All right. So, what do you think? Do you think that we should pay people to murder animals? Thank you, May, for the beautiful stars here. That was a beautiful decoration. Thanks for supporting my channel and my work here. Do you think that it would be better for everyone to buy vegan dog food for their dogs?
That's up to the people who have the dogs. If they want to buy it, that's up to them. I can't say yes or no. So I can't say, because I don't have a dog. So I can't say that I think it's a good idea, but I can't say that because I don't have a pet.
Okay, so you kind of contradicted yourself a bit there.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter if you have a pet. So if you know that,
No.
let's say your neighbor has a dog, right? And your dog's going to go to the store. Your dog's going to buy either the bags of food for their dog, the kibble, that contains death, mashed up body parts
Buy
put
the
into
vegan
the...
dog food.
Pardon?
Buy the vegan dog food.
Okay, yeah, I think so too. Why pay for murder if you don't have to? Because this has absolutely no animals in it, but all the protein and nutrients that my dog needs. So no animals have to suffer, and she's 11 and a half years old, and she's in perfect health. Have you ever seen her on any videos here on TikTok or on YouTube?
Yes, I have.
So she looks like a normal dog, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a normal 11 and a half year old dog. I mean, she's a senior citizen now at the dog park. She's often the oldest dog there. All right, so guess what you got? Check mark, because you read really well. Thank you very much for all your help
I
here.
have a question.
Sure.
Okay, so this makes me I made a video about this. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I'm really mad at you because you dissing the vegan flag. That is not a vegan flag. That's a gay pride flag. Stop using the flag. It's a gay pride flag. That is my flag. I'm proud of being gay, and you're making me pissed off. I'm so mad at you. That is a gay pride flag, not a vegan flag, not a freedom flag. It is a freaking gay pride flag. How would you feel if I took your Canadian flag and said, "Oh, this is a gay pride flag"? Now this Canadian flag's not that anymore. It's a gay pride flag. How would you feel if I did that?
I wouldn't care.
Would you like that?
No, I wouldn't care if you did that with a Canadian flag.
Hey, I
Hey,
don't like it when you do.
hey, Rainbow.
I don't like it.
Okay. So you find it somehow disrespectful, right? And so
Yes.
so I'm saying that this is a freedom flag. I guess you're gay.
It's not a freedom flag.
Okay, I guess you're gay, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it actually is a freedom flag. It's about freedom. When you guys walk in the
Explain
street.
that.
Okay. So I'm back. First of all,
Explain that.
I'm trying, okay? First of all, I'm bisexual. And let me just paint a picture of the kind of person that I am, okay? I'm bisexual,
Okay.
the only reason I'm married is because that's the person I fell in love with. I'm married to a man.
That's good. I'm happy.
But if it had been a woman that I fell in love with, I would be in a lesbian relationship right now. It just happened to be a man that came along, which kind of ended up being convenient because I was able to have children a lot easier. Just worked out that way. Okay. So when my kids were little, first of all, before people were even allowed to get married, I was fighting for the rights of gay people to be able to be married. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I believe in freedom. Okay, I think that people should have a right to marry. Just because you're gay or lesbian doesn't mean you should be discriminated against. So this is why, for a long time, I've always thought this is actually a freedom flag. When my kids were little, and yes, back in those days, we used to walk in the gay pride parade. I don't do it anymore because I find it is full of nudity and craziness, and I find it's like a lot of alcohol there. I find it just not okay anymore. So I never go to the gay pride parade anymore. But I used to walk in it. I used to be, you know, happy to join in. So I would tell my kids would say, "What is this flag? What's the rainbow flag?" I said, "It's like freedom flag, guys, because gay people and lesbians have a right to freedom, just like everyone else." And they said, "Okay, that's cool, Mom." Okay, so this is not some.
I apologize for what I said. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying now. I'm sorry. I was just upset because I thought you was misusing it. I apologize.
Okay, well, you know what? It really takes a big man to say that. I really appreciate you saying that. I really appreciate you listening to me. And I just want to finish that story for you, okay? So the thing is that you might say to yourself, okay, well, what does that have to do with the animals? But because I see it as a general freedom flag, and I'm not going to discriminate against anyone, I think that we should also care about the freedom of the animals. Now, should animals have the right to get married and drive a car and all this stuff? Like, they don't care about stuff like that, right? But they want basic freedom to be with who they love. And if we are killing animals, if we're killing 6-month-old baby pigs, then we're taking them away from the people they love, meaning the animal people, their animal friends, their moms, their dads, their brothers. When they were killing the baby chicks, they're taking them away from their brothers. Remember, I showed you that picture of the baby chick going down, right? Where did it go now? Here, this one. Okay? See this little baby chick? This baby chick wants freedom, doesn't want death. And so that's why I think this flag is so awesome, because it's a freedom flag for everyone. And it also just happens to have all the colors of the rainbow, which is what the doctors are telling us. All the vegan doctors and even the non-vegan doctors are saying, eat your vegetables, eat your fruits. Vegetables and fruits are all here represented by the colors. This is for cauliflower. This is salt and pepper. This is representation of white rice. This is representation of brown rice and brown pasta, peanut butter toast, lentils, beans, brown spaghetti, which is good, whole grain foods, all the different nuts. Now, I put this little elastic on here myself because I wanted to have a reminder. There's nothing black on the flag, right? So I thought that's kind of cool. I'm going to put this little black thing here to represent pepper and also black olives and also blackberries and so on. So that is why I use this flag, and this is why I call it a freedom flag. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking the time to listen. I could tell that you're really upset. I also know that you're a good guy at heart. So when I saw you being really upset just now, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna really listen to him, because I felt that you would be able to calm down if I talked to you. And you turned out to be super awesome. I can see why you have your name as being sparkly, because you're like, what's so good about you is you have so much passion for fairness. Like, that really came out. I could see your heart. So I want to thank you so much for that. All right? I know where you're coming from. And you know what's cool, or what's really interesting? If you hadn't come here before and read other cards in the past, I would have probably flushed you, and I probably would have been mean to you. I would have said, fuck you, because of the way you were talking to me, right? But because we have a bit of a relationship. Like, I don't know what you look like, but because you've been here before, I'm like, I know this guy. I know his heart. He's not a bad guy. He doesn't mean to yell at me right now. So I feel kind of cool that we went through this. I almost feel like I should end the live stream. Like something really cool was just happened here, you know? Anyway, thank you very much for being who you are. Guys, let's listen to this song, okay? Because every day is a new day for us to learn. Every day.
Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me.
One more time, a few more breaths.
Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me.
All right. Let's stop it right there. Oh, it's going to keep going in a circle like it does on TikTok. Oh, I have a super chat. I'm sorry, guys, if I've been missing them. Person says, I love fishing and cooking seafood, lobsters best. Okay, so that's a pretty vegan phobic comment right there. The person came in here and is talking about how he likes to hurt fish. He likes to mutilate them, cut them up. So fish are actually sentient. Do you guys know what sentient means? Fish feel pain. Fish don't want to live and neither don't want to die rather, and neither do lobsters. If you've ever seen a lobster in the store, the lobster's claws are tied with those elastics. Did you guys ever see that? The first time I saw that, I was just a little girl and I was horrified. I mean, I knew at a very young age that humans, parents, adults were fucked up. I knew really young that something was seriously wrong with our society. Because I asked my mom, why aren't we saving these lobsters? And when I went to the store and I saw the dead fish there with their eyes and everything, it's just like, how could we do this to animals? Like, how could we take them out of the water and just stick them in styrofoam in the grocery stores? Did any of you guys have that experience when you were little? Because it's really weird. If you have the experience of seeing those animals when you're very small, like you're sitting in the shopping cart and you're seeing them all the time and you just become kind of used to it, you never have that light bulb moment when it hits you. Some people go through that, it never hits them. But for me, I had a very distinct click. That's why I say it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. My first clicks came when I was just a little girl, feeling for these animals. So this person here who just gave a $5 donation to be mean wrote that he loves fishing. So here's what I want you guys to ask yourself. When you think you love fishing, do you actually love the fishing part of it? Like taking the fish out of the water and watching the fish fling around and be terrified and so sore. Like, can you imagine having a hook in your mouth and somebody putting you underwater? Can you imagine that? How scared would you be? Imagine if somebody did that to your best friend. Somehow you're walking along and all of a sudden somebody sent out a hook. It ended up in your friend's mouth as he was talking, like laughing, hook in the mouth. Then somebody dragged your friend into the water and shoved your friend down. And all you see is your friend flailing around and he can't get away. Do you feel it? Do you feel how sad that is? Do you feel how fucked up that is? How cruel that is to do that? You would never want that done to your friend or you or anyone you love. And yet people, when they're going fishing, think about what they're doing. You guys know in a court of law what premeditated murder is? It's when you've thought ahead and you're thinking, I'm going to murder that individual. That is premeditated murder. That's what fishing is. They have this idea, I'm going to go there and deliberately hurt someone who never did a single thing to you ever. You see? So when you're going fishing, I'm going to suggest to you that unless you truly are evil and a psychopath, that maybe the part you like about fishing is really just being in the water, watching the sunrise or watching the sunset. Maybe you like the sound of the waves. Maybe you're with a friend and you're laughing and you're having fun. Can you do all of that without actually hurting an individual? That's my question for you. I have another super chat here. This one's for $10, and this person writes, I know we may not share the same opinions and would disagree, but I kind of admire the resilience it takes to actually say what you actually mean and go against an overwhelming majority. Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate what you just wrote here, Jason. You know, I do lots of crazy stuff online. You know, sometimes I'm bawling my eyes out talking about how the animals are suffering. Other times I'm yelling, and other times I'm doing like super cringy stuff. Because in the end, I'm kind of an artist expressing myself, expressing my sadness about the world, and I'm talking about like the craziness that we see out there. And you know how comedians, apparently most comedians are actually really sad inside. And the way that they get over it is by making jokes about stuff. So I don't know why I am the way that I am. All that I know is that I'm a very feeling person, a very caring person. And since I was really little, I'm very sensitive to others' suffering. I hate suffering. So Jason, thank you so much for seeing my heart, seeing who I really am. And thank you for your $10 donation and for also writing this here. There is a catch though, Jason. You know where I'm going with this, right, Jason? You say, I know we may not share the same opinions and that we would probably disagree. But listen, why are you not vegan yet? Let's look at this little one again, okay? Jason, I'm just looking right at you, Jason. Okay, there's a button. There's a button right over here. You could press this button and stop this violence. Okay, you're in this factory. And by the way, where this chick is, over here on the side, there are hundreds more. They're all lined up, all those babies. Could you honestly watch the babies get crushed to death? Or would it inspire you? Would you be filled with an incredible surge of wanting to be a hero? Wouldn't you run and scramble and try to slam the button and make this stop? Jason, I wish I could see you right now. I want to cry, Jason, because I just know, knowing what you wrote here, that you would stop. You would stop the machine. I know it. At least I think so. All good people would stop this machine. That's why we must never eat eggs again. For those of you just joining us for the first time, who've never seen any of this before, who have no idea who I am, I'm just going to introduce myself, right? My name is Miss Katie, and I'm 61 years old. And I have not eaten any animals or anything that comes from animals for 10 years. My vegan declaration day, the day I declared that I'm going to be vegan, was on this day, June 27th, 2016. It's been 10 years. I haven't eaten eggs because I know what happens to these animals, and I would never, ever want my life to end with people saying, she knew what happened and she kept hurting the animals. Like, this would be the worst. The trait that I most admire in people is resilience, honesty, and courage. So if I admire that in others, then I have to live up to that for myself. That's why I'm vegan. All right, let me see. Do I have another super chat here? It seems. Okay, it's actually the same one. Okay, so Jason, thank you again. I'm going to press a heart. I'm going to press a thumbs up because I know you're going to be on my side, Jason. Big hug to you, Jason. Thank you for seeing my heart. Guys, do you want to talk to somebody else? Should we go to the next person? We have about a few minutes left of our live stream. Let's go to the next person here, okay? All right, we have somebody named May, who's at the top of the screen here. with 2,000 points. Next up is somebody named Happy Days. And after that, we got all kinds of people. Guys, thank you very much for tapping on the screen, guys. Don't forget to keep on tapping. If you like the keep on tapping.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, guys. I am so sorry, but I cannot let you in because it's not your fault. I know I took a long time getting you here, but you have to be by yourself and you have to be in a quiet place, okay? Because as teaching assistants, you have to be able to speak and to hear what I say. Right? I want you guys to be completely focused on what's happening here, okay? And also often in the background, your friends might say something that's just kind of silly or whatever, okay? All right, go to the next person. But first, guys, I want to say thank you to everybody who is here supporting the live stream. We have 123 people who just subscribed. I'm going to read your names out loud, guys. Thank you so much for helping me to help the animals. Let's see who we have. Okay, we have Cody, Alexandra, we have Andrew. Thank you for following. Thank you for following me, Maggie. Who else do we have? I'm so sorry if I missed somebody's names. I'm trying for all these people who are following me and subscribing. Okay, we have Haley, we have Vivi, Lillian, Suzanne, thank you, Jonathan. What is that? Pierre or something? Pierre, sorry guys, it's going really fast. We have Gerda, we have George, we have Greta. This is wonderful, guys. Thank you for reposting. Thank you to the person whose name is Joe something. Bryn, thank you guys. Oh, somebody wrote lettuce is good. Nice. Guys, what you can do to help the live stream always, every time you see me, is write things like eat tofu. Write 2 words. Eat peanut butter toast. Okay, that's longer. Eat nuts. Okay, you can write eat lentils. Type it out, guys. Copy and paste it over and over. Educate people. Because new people here are just like, what is that vegan? What does that mean? They don't even know. So while I'm talking, you guys can re-emphasize my message. Okay, you see how you can really help to make the world a better place, even though you're not here beside me. You can be excellent helpers. All right, and tapping on the screen too. Like you see when you guys tap, you see right over here on TikTok. I know you guys can't see it, but on YouTube. But on TikTok, you see there's a number at the top. I see 43.2 thousand. When you guys tap as fast as you can on the screen, just like tick, 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 tick. That also helps to draw people's attention. Somebody said tofu is nasty. Well, you didn't eat it the right way. If you don't like tofu because you haven't tried it the right way, tofu is absolutely delicious and it is nutritious. And you can get it in a tofu scramble. If you ever tried to make a tofu scramble, you really should try it.
Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woohoo! Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onions, and celery in a pan. Add black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo. Mix in some vegan mayo. Now mix in a salty pickle. Yeah, that's the way to go. Woo! Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woohoo! Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woohoo! Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
There you go, tofu scramble. There, so if you say you don't like tofu, well, you should really try it. You know, a different way, lots of different ways.
Tofu, I love you. You're delicious and nutritious. Tofu, I love you. You're healthy for my body. Tofu, I love you.
There you go. Yeah, okay, you see? You see how easy it is to be kind? By the way, guys, if you're not yet following me on my Instagram, that's one place where we can share the actual videos of what happens to the animals that they don't let us show you. To see videos they won't let us show you on TikTok, subscribe on Instagram. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. They won't let us show you on YouTube either. But for some reason, they are letting us show you on Instagram. I'm not really sure why, but follow me there.
What's my address on Instagram? It's That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie.
No dots, no underscores, just like that. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. I want you to memorize the song. You can do it. Sing it in the shower.
What's my address on Instagram?
It's That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. Now that song is only 17 seconds long. Have you memorized my address yet? One more time.
What's my address on Instagram?
It's That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. All right, so there's videos over there. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. When I open up my Instagram, I open it like this, okay? This is my phone. I open it with my hand covering it. I don't want to see. I'm kind of like this. I don't want to see because there's so many videos of the animals suffering. I'm already vegan. I do not need to expose myself to that trauma. But what I do is I press share, I press go to stories, and I show you guys. Yes, of course, I still see them. People eating dogs, people eating cats, people just stealing baby cows from their mothers. Like so many things that actually happen in real life. Now, you guys don't know about them because TikTok doesn't let us show you. It is the most frustrating thing. You can see on my TikTok channel, I will just repost whatever is being shown around the world and in your neighborhoods. Now look at these little babies. These are baby pigs. Their mother cannot even turn around. This is for her life. Her entire pregnancy, they put her in a cage like that because it costs too much money to give her hay and a bigger space. And so the terrible farmers do this, and they do it because you buy bacon. When you buy sausage, you pay for torture. When you buy ham, you pay for misery. When you buy pork chops, you pay for this incredible, horrific experience. This is not a life. These babies cannot even see their mom properly. And the way that they breed the mothers, this is really fucked up. They breed so many babies. They force her to be pregnant with so many babies that there are not even enough nipples for the babies. So they starve to death. And then they take them when they're too small because of what humans did to them. They take them and they kill them. They take them like this and they smash their heads on the cement floor. I have seen it. I was horrified. I cried my eyes out. And it is real. And watch my lips, okay? It is legal. I didn't say illegal. I said legal. This is how fucked up our laws are. It is horrific the way that we treat animals. It is unconscionable. It is worse than a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust that continues right now because everyone keeps paying for it. 5 times a week, maybe 3 times a day. This is why we must be vegan right away. Open the cages. Set them free.
Open the cages. Set them free. Burn down the slaughterhouses for eternity. Rewild the land for the butterfly bee. Veganize the future for those we'll never meet or see.
Save them. Be vegan. End this. Open the cages. Be a good person. Be proud of yourself. Be brave. immediately. Because if it was you would want people to be vegan immediately. You wouldn't want somebody to say, okay, I'll try. You would want somebody to say, I will do it. I will be a good person. I will be brave. I will be different. Even if I'm the only person in my whole family, I will stay vegan. Even if my whole family laughs at me, even if my whole family never talks to me again, I will do the right thing. And I will protect these animals by never paying for them ever again to suffer like this. This is what we need. And in all honesty, am I really doing anything so special? Not really. I'm just doing the basic thing, the most, it's just like a moral baseline to be vegan. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you for listening. All of you guys, you wonderful people on my YouTube channel, on TikTok. Let me see if anybody else wants to come in and talk. Let's just see. Guys, if you want to go to the top of the list right now, you want to go to the top, you put a swan on my desk or a whale that comes in, and you will immediately be next. I would appreciate it if you do, so that I know that you are serious and you're not a child, because a lot of times kids want to come in and talk to me, and that is a way for you to prove to me that you mean it, you do support me, you support the animals, and that you are serious about helping me to teach the class. If you're not ready, that's fine. I can keep going on my own. I just want to show another picture here to everyone in the meantime. This is a baby boy cow. What do you think is happening to this baby boy cow? Look at this baby boy cow. Why is he not with his mom? Where is his mother? His mother has been kidnapped. His mother is tied up to machines right now. His mother's milk is being stolen so that will end up in a grocery store. This baby's mother is right now tied up. She's a mother, and she is wondering what the heck happened to her baby. Where is her baby? Her baby's just a newborn. Her baby will be taken away now. He will be hung upside down, and they will cut off his head. Why do they do that? Because they want to steal the milk that belongs to him. They want to steal a baby's milk. When you guys are drinking cow's milk, you are stealing a baby's milk. That is why you must drink soy milk instead or oat milk instead. Separating a mother and her baby is one of the cruelest things that we can do. Let the babies live. Be vegan and not violent.
Show empathy, have mercy.
Animals are here with us, not for us. This baby cow deserves to live, and so does this rabbit.
Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy, have mercy.
Animals are here with us, not for us. Imagine if you were this bunny and all your friends were dead, and you're next.
Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy, have mercy.
How do you think you would feel if you were this bunny rabbit right now, kidnapped away from your friends? All of your friends were taken away, and they were killed and hung upside down. And they're going to have all their skin ripped off, turned into little decorations, their fur turned into decorations like pom-pom on someone's hat, something completely unnecessary. Wouldn't you want somebody to save you if this was you and you knew you were next? I would be so scared if this was me. I would be shaking. I would love it if someone like you came to save me. If this was me, I would like somebody like you to save me. And if this was you, and I'm standing right there, I would save you. I would not let you suffer. I would hold you in my arms and I would say, I got you. I'm here. You're safe now. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming to my live stream today. I thank you so much for helping me to protect the animals. Our class is over. It's been 1 hour. If you guys on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell if you don't want to miss the next live stream. Guys on TikTok, if you're going to subscribe to me right now and help me, I'm going to read your names out loud because I do appreciate everyone who is helping me here. Let me go ahead and read your names and the names that I do have right now. If you have a last second super chat that you want to put on, you still have about a minute or two. I will read it out loud. It goes by. I'll be looking with my peripheral vision. If there's something you want to say, if there is something you want to ask me that you've always wondered about, you have still a moment, okay, guys on YouTube. TikTok, thanks guys for subscribing. Thank you very much. Somebody says, save the animals. Yes. Somebody says, they love me. Thank you. Thank you to the person whose name is FBI for following me. You guys have funny names. Somebody says they're vegetarian. No, it's not okay to be vegetarian. You're still paying people to kill the baby cows. You are stealing the milk from baby cows. Do not be vegetarian. You must be vegan, not vegetarian. All right, thank you guys. Who else is here? Thank you for following the live stream, Isaac. Okay, I see your super chat. I see it there. Give me 1 sec. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you, Sally, for subscribing. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Bobby. Hey, thank you, Callie. Thank you, David, for subscribing. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for subscribing, Emir and Michaela. Thank you for following me. Thank you, George, for following me. Thank you, Gerda, for following me. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. Renee, I really appreciate you. Thank you. I saw what you did today, and I very much appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Over here on my super chat, I have somebody donated $5 and writes, well, this is something that is very cruel that you just wrote. You're trying to encourage people to hurt animals. So I'm not going to even read the rest of it, and I hope that you go away and never come back. Do not pay money here to talk about being cruel to animals, whether it's fish, whether it is frogs, whether it is cats, dogs, chickens. We are here to save animals and talk about how to protect them. We don't want people like you here who are cruel, so you may leave. All right, guys on TikTok, again, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. I will see you guys all in a couple of hours when I will be doing another live stream, maybe even earlier than that. It is 7 o'clock here in Italy. It's nighttime. I need to do a few things. I have to walk my dog Bella. I've got some things I have to take care of, but then I'll probably be back in approximately 1 hour, okay? Renee, thank you so much, Renee. It really means a lot to me to see some wonderful people here who are helping to protect the animals and supporting us activists. You're great. Somebody says here on my TikTok channel or YouTube, somebody says, why do you think your second most recent YouTube short is appropriate for the internet? Well, because it's funny. Because it's funny. You should have a sense of humor. So I have a short video that people are talking about, because somebody wrote something which is really mean and kind of inappropriate, and I used it to kind of make a joke. And I showed it to my husband, and he burst out laughing. So you guys have fun. Go and see that short. I don't think I put it up on TikTok yet. I think it's only on YouTube because I was responding to a comment. And yeah, I thought it was very funny. So hopefully you'll think it's funny too. And if you don't, and if you're saying to yourself, you guys who are saying right now, but there's children watching, that's not my responsibility if parents aren't watching their children. But also, there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. Come on, guys. Seriously? All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys, all right? Bye, everyone. I love you for trying your best to be as vegan as possible.